Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than they've been in the past. Obviously, with everything that happened over the weekend, I think it's only right, it's only appropriate to talk a little bit about Kobe, pay my respects, and just share a little bit, about him and about his career, just for today's video. So let's jump right into it. So I actually was in California on Sunday morning. I was in the airport. I was at LAX boarding my plane when news started to circulate through people's phones, and I saw it on someone's phone, the headline that Kobe Bryant had passed away in a helicopter crash, and I think I, along with many others, didn't believe it at all. I looked at it, I read it, and I thought, yeah, okay, this can't be real. This can't be true. This can't happen. And obviously, as we know, it did happen. And just to be sure, I had to check and look at my phone, and slowly but surely, I began to realize that this actually is true, and this actually is happening. This is actually reality right now, that Kobe Bryant had passed away. And then even more unfortunate for the situation was we began to learn also that his daughter Gigi was on the helicopter with him. They were on their way to a travel basketball game, along with in total 7 others, the pilot and a couple of other of her team of his daughter's teammates and their parents and friends were all on the helicopter. And all in all together, it was just an absolute terrible and absolute heartbreaking and gut-wrenching situation, a gut-wrenching story that even to this day, I still can't believe that this is something that I'm talking about, that this is something that everyone's talking about. I can't believe that it's real. I can't believe that this is something that happened. I mean, growing up, Kobe was Kobe. I grew up on Kobe. That he's the guy that I watched. I would shoot the basketball in school and I'd yell Kobe, just like millions of others. I'd shoot the garbage. I'd shoot papers into the garbage and yell Kobe, just like millions of others. And I grew up on Kobe. And to think that a guy of his stature, that a guy that meant so much to so many people, as you can tell with all the tributes around the NBA, with all the tributes around the world, with how emotional people have been throughout all of this, you can tell that he meant a lot to a lot of people. And it's a terrible and tragic situation all around. Kobe was an icon. He was a legend. He was arguably the greatest basketball player ever. And those are just some things on the court. He won 5 NBA championships. He was an 18-time All-Star. He won 2 gold medals with Team USA for the Olympics. He won Finals MVPs. He won NBA All-Star MVPs. He did all those things on the court, and he was all of those things on the court. But I think what makes Kobe stand out amongst so many others is all the things that he was doing off the court. He retired from the NBA and went out and won an Oscar for a film that he created. He was coaching basketball. He was helping his daughter, build her skills so she can eventually, make it in her dreams to play in the WNBA. He mentored and worked out with some of the young guys in the NBA today. He worked out with all of them. He gave them tips. He gave them pointers. He was always there as like a fatherly, older brother sort of figure in their lives that they could lean on and ask questions for. He just wanted to build the game up, not just basketball. He was even involved in in the WNBA. He was involved in women's soccer. He wanted to promote that, and he was just an icon even off the court. And that's the crazy thing, is he was so big and so iconic on the court, and once he left the NBA, it was like nothing changed. He was just the same iconic, the same legendary person that he was on the court. He was becoming that person off the court as well. And to me, that's the craziest part, is all the things that he was doing off the court, and all the things that he was going to be doing, and all the things that he was going to accomplish off the court. he had begun, and he never got the chance to really finish and give to us all the things that we thought he was going to give. All those, legendary moments off the court, as he's had legendary moments on the court. And I think that's what a lot of people are going to miss the most is that sort of fatherly older brother figure and someone to lean on. And this is a prime example of you work hard, you push yourself to the max, you can get to where you want to be, you can become the greatest at whatever you want to be. No matter what it is, it could be in basketball, it could be in directing a film, it could be in coaching, it could be in anything. And you put your mind to it, you put in the hard work, you go to the gym, you work out, you study in school, you do whatever it is that you want to do in life, you put your 110% effort into it, you can do it and you can get there. And that's a thing that Kobe showed, and that's a thing that people are going to take from this. And that's, I think, what makes this the hardest, is a guy of his nature, a guy of his status, is being a fatherly figure to millions of people, whether you knew him or not, is, I think, what strikes people the hardest, on top of obviously also all the other lives that were lost in this situation. It's absolutely terribly tragic, being that his daughter was with him, and everything that she had going for her, being that people were saying that she had such high hopes and such a high future ahead of her, and the fact that she was with him and they were both going to do things that they love, is absolutely heartbreaking and terrible and extremely sad. And she was with some of her teammates and some of their family, and the whole situation is just it's tragic, and it's absolutely heartbreaking. And it's very I've been at a loss for words for a little while now, and I've just been that's all I've been thinking about for the last few days, is just how unfortunate and how sad this whole situation is. And I wish them, I wish their families, I wish all the families involved, I wish everybody all over the world that's affected by this, either friends of theirs or just people that knew him, that they can find the strength to move past this, find the strength to overcome, and get to where they want to be, the way that these nine victims would have wanted. And I also, just to end, I love the tributes and everything that the NBA is doing, and all people all over the world, making murals and wearing purple and gold, lighting up cities with those colors. I think it's great. I think it's beautiful. I love every minute of it. It's very touching. But I think a lot of people should take what Kobe said throughout his entire life to heart. He was always a believer in hard work, and dedication will get you to where you want to be. And if there's anything we can take from this, it's do that. It's put your mind to something and go for it and do it. Give it your all, and you will get there, and you will succeed. And I think if there's one thing we can do to honor Kobe, is to do that, is to go out and give everything you have to what you want to do. And in his words and everyone's words, have that Mamba mentality. Have that Mamba mentality and use it. Go out and absolutely kill anything that you want to do. Whether it's you're going for a degree, destroy it. Be the best you can be in school. Be the best you can be in anything. Go out and do what Kobe would want, and that's for everyone to go out and absolutely own your dreams and make the most out of it, and just be the best that you can be. All right, guys, I'm gonna end it there. Rest in peace to the 9 victims involved in this situation. Thank you, Kobe, for all your memories that you've given us off the court, on the court, for inspiring everyone, for motivating everyone while you were with us, and for years and years down the line. I'm sure kids are going to be all over the place still shooting and yelling Kobe, and trying to emulate that Mamba mentality that you showed us so much about. So thank you for all those great memories, and rest in peace to you and your daughter, and all the best, and prayers up for the families involved. See you guys at the next video.